You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
News has broken today that Robert Redford, the legendary actor, director, and lifelong environmental advocate, has died at the age of 89. His publicist confirmed that Redford passed peacefully at his home in Sundance, Utah, surrounded by loved ones. The announcement has been met with an outpouring of tributes, as his decades of work in film and activism are remembered around the world. Robert Redford's name was synonymous with Hollywood greatness, though he was never content to be just a star. Early on, he became an icon, with films like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid and All the President's Men. His natural charm and rugged screen presence made him one of the most bankable leading men of the 1970s. But Redford wasn't interested in being confined to the role of a heartthrob. He wanted to tell meaningful stories, ones that challenged audiences and addressed deeper issues. That drive led him behind the camera, where he directed films like Ordinary People, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture, and A River Runs Through It, a film celebrated for its beauty and humanity. What set Redford apart was not just his artistry, but his vision for the future of film. In 1981, he founded the Sundance Institute, which became the home of the Sundance Film Festival. This festival is now the premier platform for independent filmmakers across the globe, giving opportunities to directors like Quentin Tarantino, Steven Soderbergh, and Ryan Coogler early in their careers. Redford's efforts reshaped modern cinema by nurturing voices that might otherwise have gone unheard. Beyond film, Redford was an environmentalist before it was fashionable. After moving to Utah in the 1960s, he dedicated much of his life to preserving the natural landscapes of the American West. He believed deeply in conservation and often used his voice and influence to call attention to the climate crisis. His activism was not just an extension of his fame, it was a cause he lived by, often reminding others of the urgency of protecting the planet for future generations. Even late in life, Redford stayed active in both art and advocacy. He acted into his 80s, with his final starring role in The Old Man and the Gun in 2018, and continued to speak out on climate and social issues. For him, retirement was never about stepping away, but about embracing life fully until the end. Today, his death marks the end of an extraordinary chapter in American culture, but his influence, through the films he made, the filmmakers he mentored, and the land he fought to protect, will live on. Robert Redford was more than a Hollywood star. He was a storyteller, an activist, and a believer in using art and influence to shape a better world. His legacy will be remembered not just in theaters, but in the enduring spirit of those he inspired. Stay subscribed for more videos.